Hello, everyone. We are in the last couple of days of September. Time goes fast. I hope that you are all enjoying our beautiful fall. There's a wonderful TED Talk I want to recommend to all of you this week entitled "This 101-Year-Old Holocaust Survivor Calls Himself the Happiest Man on Earth." He has over a century of wisdom and life experience to draw from, and he's trying to use it to help all of us see life in a more positive light. He's also written a book about his experiences. He was born in Germany. He said, "I thought I lived in the most civilized, most cultured, and certainly most educated country in Europe. And I was first German, second German, and Jewish at home." On November 9th, 1938, after the Nazi forces burned synagogues, destroyed Jewish homes, stores, and other property, Jaku returned home from boarding school to an empty home. In the morning, he was taken to Buchenwald concentration camp. Over the course of years, Jaku and his family did reunite, escaped, and lived in hiding. But in 1943, they were arrested again, and they were all sent to Auschwitz. Jaku said this, he said, "I was finally transported to my hell on earth, Auschwitz. My parents and my sister were also transported to Auschwitz, and I was never to see my parents again." As we all know, 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. In 1945, Jaku was sent on a death march, but he was able to escape into the wilderness. He was rescued June of that year. He said that after the war he was miserable until he met his wife, Flore, and they started a family. He said in his TED Talk, 80 years ago I didn't think I would have a wife and children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And what an amazing blessing that is. He says that despite his experiences, he does not hate anyone. Isn't that amazing? He said this, he said, "Hate is a disease that may destroy your enemy, but it will also destroy you in the process. Where there is life, there is hope. If there's no more hope, you're finished." And then he added, "Family and friends are key to that hope. Friendship is priceless. Shared sorrow is half sorrow, but shared pleasure is double." He says that he hopes that his story inspires others to make positive choices every day. He said, "I want to make this world a better place for everyone. I want everyone to take a step back and say, we are here for all of us." What a great message for us to hear during these very challenging times. Where there is hope, there is life. If there's no more hope, you're finished. We are called, and Jesus especially calls us to be a people of hope. So let each one of us think about what are the choices we're making this week? What are the positive choices? And if this gentleman who lost most of his family in the Holocaust and was able to live into his 80s not hating, what about us? Are there people out there that we hate, and are we destroying them or mostly destroying ourselves? Let us pray for the grace then that we can be as positive as this so-called, who calls himself the happiest man in the world, who went through hell. What about us? God can grace this gentleman. He can grace all of us. Have a wonderful last couple days of September, and let us all go into October very positive, filled with hope.